I have returned to an extremely chilled out tune in the background. Hopefully nothing bad happened in my absence, and you didn't miss me too much. Thank you very much to Foxdot for the 500 bits, and to Leafy Pew for the 10 gift subs, and Tempork TV for the 55 months, and Vasanoba for 56. You're all incredibly, incredibly kind. Thank you. Right. How are our people doing? And what are they doing, more importantly? Nothing happened. Literally nothing. Fantastic. That is the best news. Literally nothing happening means nothing bad happened as well, which I'm very much okay with. Right, hopefully they can get that finished. Then they will start chopping down the trees. I probably need to increase the odds of that. How about, can I make a harvest? I wish I think there's, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a couple of harvested plants. Hopefully they'll only harvest things that are actually ready to be harvested. There's bulrush. Can I turn that into anything? A plant commonly found in swamps, recognizable for its brown cigar-shaped top. How are we doing down here? We've got a little bit left on the research. Shouldn't be too bad. Right, how are we doing for food? In here is 7 degrees, so these meals will go off. Yeah, they're gonna spot in like 4 days. But as long as these meals don't, that's the main thing. I'm going to reinstall that here, and I'm probably still going to build another one. Maybe we'll wait on that though. A couple of things I want to bring with. In fact, could I just move a couple of these things into this wing? Might be worth it. Hey, Angel, thank you so much for the 2 months. Second month, best month. Welcome on in. And Omega Truck On, thank you very much for the 69 months. Nice. I think I might actually move this in here. I don't think this is going to be its permanent home, but for the time being, it could be. I mean, its home, that is. Would I be able to get all of these? I could do the clock thing, but I'm reluctant to do that. Quite reluctant to do that. Around a single nightstand. This would actually put everything that we own inside one place in the ship. Unless... No, there's no way that would fit. Shame, but it would be funny if it could. How have I been? I've been well, thank you very much for asking. How about yourself? Raccoon self-tamed. So, that was a mistake. I see you there, fish shadows. Unless that was completely in my mind. Have we been seeing fish shadows? Yeah, I swear I've seen them. They're all over the place. So many fishy little shadows. Let's get all of that in there. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I mean, it's okay leaving those over there. That's fine. The whole world is warming up. This room's warming up a little bit too much. Probably need to temperature equalize these rooms, if I'm honest. There's a lot of other things I need done as well. Oh, you're having a bit of a spat, are you? Oh well. You gonna haul things in? Good, good, good. Please do. Oh, we're ready to launch. All right, well, I'm not in any great rush to launch yet, I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna hold off on that. Mostly, I want to get chem fuel on the go. Very much want that. Probably mine out the easily accessible resources on a map. Do a bit of hunting, do a bit of expansion. How many grab plates? We've got lots of plates, so I can comfortably expand this ship. How I want to expand it is another matter entirely, though. That's fine. This is fine for now. But we're going to need some rooms for workshops. I could push the front forward. Yeah, we could do that. I wonder if I can move these. Oh, I can. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a quick plan. So, what if I were to bring this out like this? Something along these. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this, though. Because I can move that right to the front. Let me have a look. How far out can I... Oh, I can push this out quite far. That's a lot of tiles. Might be a bit much. For the time being, though, I think it would be okay. So let's... Well, how would I use these rooms? First and foremost, I can have this as like a barracks. Which it already is. 1, 2, 3. I could have... it doesn't leave me much room for expansions for the barracks, though, which is a problem. But that is a problem that I can fix later. Because right now, it's better than what we have. Maybe if I did something like that, that would be okay. So let's move these around a little bit. So then it becomes something like that. So 1, 2, 3. And I could have a 4th over here reasonably easily. That gives me a room back here that I can create. Cockpit. And I might even be able to just remove that wall entirely. I'm not sure I need it there. Could perhaps even move this over there. This would then be all free for passage through here. And I could make this into a better storeroom. That is definitely an option. Well, now I've got an idea of the rooms themselves. Let's go ahead and build these out. So for this room, we're going to want this specifically. Let's do it room by room. That way I don't overextend. I'm going to need to move this, though, out here. Then we're going to want this plating. And probably something like that. We'll have another door on this side. Once all of that's in place, I'll remove that wall. Shameful rector role unfulfilled. That is a thing to read. That is definitely a thing that was just read. What kind of job is this? Oh, it's probably just regular crafting. It's a base crafting job. They'll more or less do all of these other jobs before that. I need to change that then. What's the temperature in the whole of this place? It's not great. We'll work through a little bit more of the food, but there's not a lot more for us to go through. Oh, there we go. We're making our first camp fuel. Fantastic. There we are. Loading up the fuel. We'll cancel that plan now. And these ones as well. Right, I'm going to want to deconstruct these structures specifically. Right. And reinstall these beds. One there. Do I want another light? I probably do. Let's run the conduit all the way up. On both sides. Because I'm going to need to. Make sure these are connecting the right way. God, I know you're there. I swear I should be able to click on this bloody lamp. Ah! There we go. Right, this one needs to be reinstalled. And that one can be as well. And at that point, I can actually afford to give them bedside tables, which will improve their sleep. And assuming that that's all hooked up, I can also give them a light over here as well. Is there a maximum weight a Gravcore can carry? I don't know. I mean, right now the Gravcore's only listing a number, and I'm assuming that number is the amount of tiles. So I really don't know on that one. I'm actually kind of tempted to take these two away, because I might be able to shave off a little bit there, but we'll see. I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Now that I understand how these tiles work, let's see if I can do that. Right, how much food have we got? 1.3 days, 1.1 day. We're going to have a little bit of wasted food, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Floors, remove floor. Oh. Deconstruct. Oh, I can't get rid of it once it's there. Really now? Oh, no. Remove foundation. There we go. It's considered foundation, like a bridge. Oh, that's probably why I can build it out on the water. That makes sense. And it does stand kind of proud as well, yeah. Right, with that done, let's reinstall you right there. Yeah, now that looks... Ooh, please don't get hit. Oh, that was worryful. All right. It's coming together. Let's build this out over here as well. And new doors. Right there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. I guess I'll have it against this wall or something. Oh, I said, no. No, I'll probably just have it reoriented. We'll see what we can do. Right, they brought everything in from over there. Is there anything else we really want to do on this map? Probably get the heal route. And also get a bit more hunting done. The Aavaks, take them out. mean, ultimately, what I would like is a freezer in here. How easy would it be to build that? I guess it wouldn't be terrible. Maybe do a little storage area at the back for the more temperature critical items. But we need a shameful rector, so we probably also want ideograms, because they're all of our ideology. No shameful rector, soaking wet, disturbed sleep, insulted. Wow. Already? Let's go ahead and see if we can't place down a couple of these. What do we need for that? We can only make it out of steel. Oh. Oh, this is a much bigger item than I was thinking. If I could get it in there, that would be great. Or maybe even over here. But that's not going to happen for a little while. All right. So... I guess we could just go ahead and make one of you the shameful rector. It's just none of you are really good at the role. You've got some social, but you're not very good at it. I think we'd probably better hold out for someone who's going to be useful at it. But it is shameful that we don't have one. Also, I need to expand the fact that this is our ship now. Yeah. Meat is starting to decay. Understandable. Expected, even. Cold. Oh, cold snap. That's not actually that bad. In fact, it's kind of good. We want another one of these right there. And then we want this reinstalled. I suppose like this would do. Okay. Right. Gonna need a load more trees. How are we doing for the hunting? Two down. Good. Do we have much in the way of steel? We've got a little bit. Yeah, I would say at this point it's the chem fuel we want to bulk up more than anything else. All right, let's make these all generic storages. They allow anything, but they are normal priority, I guess. Ducks join. Once again, no. The ducks have delivered themselves as a delicious meal for our peeps. Delicious, delicious duck. While that's going on, let's flash out this section. We do have enough, so we might actually get this whole thing put together. A pen needed? No, we really don't actually. There's no pen needed. Who's the main cook? Yeah. There we are. So the cold snap is going to start pulling down the overall temperature in these rooms a fair old bit. Yeah. The temp is way back down in the single digits now. Is it venting to the outside or something? Let me just make sure there's roofs over everything. Oh. It's maybe not roofs over everything, actually. Hmm. Are we out of steel? No, we've still got steel. Though we probably will be out of that shortly, so time for us to start mining through that. If we can manage all of this before we need to bounce out of this area, I'm actually going to be very impressed. But I thought building a Grav ship would take so much resources, but it's actually not that bad. Wolf says, it takes a fair bit of steel, but otherwise the bottleneck is the Grav plates used to build substructure and the Grav core used to expand the limits. Yeah, I suspect the fact that we are already seeing like jobs being issued to go to dangerous areas to gather those materials is a good indicator that it's not going to be easy. In fact, on that note, given that, we probably don't want to be too wasteful. Well, yeah, I don't want these sections. I want to pull that back a little bit more. But beside that, we'll have something like this. And another door. Sorry. And then we're going to want power running through this. Probably pop a light on this side. And we'll scooch that all across. And then delete that wall. Cargo pods. With carnivore meals. Wow. That was very generous of Randy. At this point, Cassandra would have dropped his cargo pods containing raiders. Take care, Demi. Randy giveth, so that Randy can taketh away. That's the way it works. How's the pilot supposed to look at the front window with that light? Oh, well, actually, you see, that light is actually an LED display. It's a low-resolution display of what's in front of the ship. Yeah. True fact. Ooh, okay, a pack of man-hunting squirrels. Alright. How many? A couple. Nothing too terrifying. But I probably don't want to play with squirrels because they are fast. Deceptively so. They're on their way. They have our scent, everyone. Prepare for battle. Big and gnarly battle. Leave that open. Pew, pew, please. Oh, well done. More shoots like that. More shoots. Apply more shoots. Okay, fine. You step forward. Apply shoots. Okay, now you can step back. The shoots have been applied. Apply many shoots. More shoots. More shoots and more bonks. Bonking shoots. Well done. Well done. Splotch. Alright. Please dump them. Don't leave those on the ship. Yeah, Randy wants to give my pawn Scaria quite badly, yeah. Not the worst thing that Randy could try and do, though. To be fair. Though we do actually need those moved really quickly, because we don't want that stanking up the ship. Sorry, Azure Storm. Let's not be breathing that in, eh? There we go. Loin's salvation. A prisoner being held by Mopoi. Mopoi Oink. Okay, I can guess what that genotype is. Has managed to steal a radio and calls you. Loin is being held at a camp near Grav ship landing site under armed guard. Rescue her and she will join your colony. She is 5-year-old child. There are 2 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 pigskins. That is not near us. That is over a mountain and 2 rivers away. Her best skill is social level 1. Her name is Loin. Sorry, child, but you're on your own. It's terrible, but true. Okay, looking good. Should be able to hold all of that back. We've actually still got a lot of plates. Why did you go that way? God damn it. That could have been so much worse, though, I'm not going to lie. That could have been so many levels of worse. But all you had to do was go through the ship. Who's the doctor? I bet it's you, isn't it? Oh, my lord, so it is. Well, you are by far and away the best doctor, so... Self-tend. And tend self. My goodness. It is now summer. We don't have any Glitterworld meds. We just have regular meds. Sadly. No! Please stop being so suicidal. You've got so many other paths you could take. There was no need to walk over that bloody trap. Zero requirement. Oh my goodness. However, nice. Right. So, with that moved, I think we should be good to remove this. We'll have one massive storeroom that we can perhaps turn into something better than just a massive storeroom. We finished batteries. Hooray! What are we going to research now? Batteries, obviously, big help. Actually, advanced lights, since I am popping down lots of lights, and this pulls down their energy requirement by 50%, which is huge. But we are very much going to want at least 2 batteries. Battery, 1 here, 1 there. Gonna move this in here, then gonna want to copy. And probably make a... Oh, okay. Make a copy. Sorry, make a... Oh, we don't have wood. Oh. Alright. Noted. We need to do some more choppery. Wood choppery is required. No one is in a good mood now. Alright. Cleaning needs to be up a bit in priority. Let's keep a clean ship. That seems fair. Let's have a quick chat at. Buy herbal meds. Sell a psychic helmet. Could buy a parka. Do I want a parka? Probably not. I'll buy the meds though. The pemmican might be alright as well. Sure. Please don't leave it outside. Problem right now is that realistically, planting comes behind mining for more or less everyone. So I'm going to tell Azura... Ooh, what just happened there? Rainy thunderstorm, okay. Okay, finally getting this place looking nice. There we go. Moods have improved. More or less straight away. I'm okay with that. I would like you moved there. You moved here. And then I'm going to have another one right there. This will give me enough room to walk around. And I can have another storage, I guess, on that side as well. We'll make it out of wood when we get the chance to, though. But yeah, having hydroponics on the ship would be a good idea. Absolutely something that we should aim for. It's just not something that is high on the to-do list yet. There we go. Let's swap those around. 2 people who will do cleaning as a priority. But otherwise, we should be all right. Yeah, we do need an even bigger ship. Hopefully we'll get all of this sorted out soonish. We desperately need the wood to be able to do any of that. Incoming mech... Oh, the mech hive scanning process is close to determining our location. When it locates your grav ship, it will send a massive mechanoid force to kill you. Okay, is everything hooked up? 10 chem fuel per tile. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Right, we can move 20 right now. Got a decent amount of chem fuel stored. Okay, starting to get things on the go again. What are you off to? Legitimately, what are you off to do? Oh, food. Okay. Yeah, it's almost gone. So just haul all of it. Really, that's all you can haul? You can't haul more than that? I am a little bit surprised. to try and get them all to close together and then see if you can... Oh, okay, fair enough. I was expecting you to be able to hold all of it in one go, but never mind. Right, Azura is fully healed. Did you have a scar? Oh, my lord, thank goodness. You did not. I was very worried that that was going to be the case. Oh, hang on. Did you... Are you... You're swimming. Thought for a second there was a bug. But no. You're... Oh, you got a porcupine quill? You got stabbed by a porcupine? God damn it. Alright. I'll do that when we get to the next place. Remind me, chat, I need to do that. Actually, you're in minor pain. This is good for you. Never mind. You're keeping that quill. That's your quill. You earned it in battle. And it is ever so slightly compensating for your terrible, terrible sin that you committed at some point. Well done. You're very holy. Oh, actually, on that point, we should... go ahead and do this. Yeah. Let's do that now. And... ritual spot in here. Are there any others that I want to pop in there? Right. Right. Oh. Hang on. Everything's going on at the same time. They're going to be here in 1 quadrum and 2 days. That's actually a hell of a long time away. A machine collector named Udai has arrived and wants to join the colony. He is willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. You can choose to turn him down and send him away. However, your colonists will be disturbed at sending someone away in need. This is a charity incident. Okay. They've got crafting level 10. Accepted. People have arrived. Jump to location. Let's have a look at you. You don't have a vac suit. You need to remember that. What about the rest of you? You're 48, that's okay. You're fast learner, psychically hypersensitive and pretty. You're incapable of violent. I'm alright with this for now. I'm alright with this for now. Let's have a look. Boom you. Resub for 37 months. Thank you so much, Boom you. Welcome to the colony. I'm sure it's going to go well. Why is your ideal the Harmony Temple with a nuclear symbol? Questions. Suspicions. I have suspicions. Right. Begin the bestowing ceremony. Let's get everyone in there. Go, go, go. Including the new person. Also, we're going to need a new bed. Pop it there. I'll build one of these as well. Hurry up now, otherwise you'll miss it. We should lift their transport. It's our transport now. Oh, it was unimpressive. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. You got one honor as a sign of respect, but, well, you know. Rest wasn't great. You've gained your first level of Psylink. He's now a Psycaster. Right, which one did you get? Let's find out. This is very important. What can you do? You can... Actually, not bad. Burden. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. And now they're throwing a party. Hooray! We've got a new person here. This is great. And a manhunter pack as well. Minks. Man-hunting minks. How many? Kind of a few, actually. Alright. Where are you right now? Why? Right back over here. Also, I need to set you up with the schedule. So, copy, paste. And as for work, you're not a bad doctor for now. You're not a great one either, but for now it will do. As for your job, oh, you are a good. Oh yeah, of course, you're a very good crafter. Actually, that's going to be your primary job from now on. And I may need to expand out our research facilities. Wasn't expecting to already, but I'm very glad to have the opportunity to. I'm kind of tempted to remove this wall and just have the chem fuel generator tucked in there with a little shelf for chem fuel right here. And then 2 research desks. Either that or moving the research desks in there. Either way would work. We're going to remove that. But come on, get yourselves back. Party's been called off. Yes, it has. It's rather urgently. Let's not deal with the mink. Let's go inside. I'm going to limit you to home. Chop, chop. In you go. You're only allowed to do stuff inside now. Oh no. Why? Ah. Okay, so I can't have these parts as part of home either. Fair enough. I think it's going to be a problem, but... Okay, 1 down. Could probably take them on over here. If I really want to. And I kind of do. So... Everyone over here. Go, go, go. You can stand back holding this door open. You need to be forward. You behind. Need to move up. Detected a logging worksite nearby. Ooh. Taking a couple of hits there. Alright, it's not terrible. Any more? There's a few more moving in. We'll deal with them first. Well done. Nice kill. Can I not? I don't think that would actually slow them. I think it just slows them down on the approach. Doesn't actually slow them down once they're there. Okay. Well done. 1 quadrant, 1 day. And we will set up orders to hunt them, and everyone can now head back outside. But yeah, I think it makes sense to move these things around. Oh, there's another one still. Oh, did it get up and wander off? It did. Oh, I need to check. Oh, thank goodness you're not infected. Oh, that could have been terribly bad. All right, I want you to... out here, please. Kill it. There we go. Good enough. That could have been terribly bad. All right, let's have a look at you. Oh, yeah, we haven't got your bed yet. My bad. We need the trees. Sorry about that. As far as plant cutting goes, I'll put that on a 4 for a couple of you. That'll be a 4 there. Everyone should do it to a little bit. Actually, I'll have everyone on plant cutting on 3. So the trees will get chopped relatively quickly. This can be not be moved. Shame. Okay, well, we'll build a new one then. Should we get the materials at least? It could be hidden until later. That's a good point. It might not be immediately visible. Frightening, but very possible. Very possible indeed. While all that's going on, can I get this in wood? Yes, I can. Right, there we are. That'll do nicely. What's the temperature inside? Relatively well. Relatively good, sorry. Right, 1 quadrum. I think that's just 15 days. That's actually quite generous to give us 15 days. But in response to an earlier backseat pass about the fact that their vac suits make them slow, their vac suits are also extremely good armor, which is why we've got them. It's the main reason why we got them. Could you load this one? Thank you. And then we are going to shut this one down. Yeah, go ahead and shut it down now. And also break this down. Yeah. That can go there. This can be for chem fuel. As an important location. Right. Now this can be moved over there. And I'll build another one. Actually, I probably just took... Oh, damn it. Hang on. All fingers and thumbs. Let's make sure that that one gets installed over there. And this one as well. Then I want to build a copy here. And as soon as that's done, I should be able to build this. There we go. I have 2 research benches. It's quite closed in, but I think it's okay. Should be okay for now, at least. Let's get a bunch of wood chopped. Could you fix that? Because that's going to suck for the one person who doesn't have... Yeah, not exactly. Everyone else has a bed but them. Is this a form of hazing? Right, you should be able to go to bed now. Beautiful aurora outside, nice. Alright, as far as meals go, the meals we have won't last for a very long time, so hopefully we'll eat through them fairly quickly. Right now we're pretty much turning everything into food. It's not the best use, but it's also not the worst, if I'm perfectly honest. Now that I've got someone who is... Yeah, I'm going to put research on a 2 for now. So my primary crafter will do it if there's not something else to craft. The problem is that once they get kind of locked in on researching, it takes a long time for them to stop. Okay, advanced light. Nice. Okay, let's get a little bit of work done around the rest of the colony for now. But the next research... I think we want to get to machining so we can actually start building armor and weapons for ourselves. As much as getting hydroponics and stuff seems like a really good idea, I don't think it's that high of a priority for us. I think instead it needs to be smithing. Fishing as it's new. I mean, you raise a good point that it is new, and you know that's generally a good reason to try and focus on it. However, I would say that for now, no, because surviving is more important than checking out the new stuff. Making sure that we actually get to the point of doing something interesting is more important. And I'm quite happy with the ship so far, actually. I could probably move the thrusters down a bit, even. I wonder. What would I want to do with this part, this section? I could make this part the bunks. Because presently we don't actually have anywhere that would serve as a jail. We do need to think about that. Perhaps have something like that over here. Little prisoner cell. Yeah, seems reasonable, actually. I'd like somewhere better for the batteries, if I could make something like that. A jail right by the ship's control panel seems safe. I can't imagine that they're going to go for that. Maybe they would, though, and maybe I would be, you know, I'm going to be punished for not going with the kind of in-character side of it. But I very much doubt that's going to be the case. Very much that. But you know what? We've got the plates, so we can afford to worry to do that if you would like. I very much doubt that's going to be a function, but maybe. Let's reinstall this right down here. Then I can perhaps squidge in a little passageway at the back. I could even squidge in 2 little passageways at the back and slide those forward a bit. Yeah, sure. We can do that. We can do it. Given that, then I'm going to want these to be reinstalled, and I'll pop one over there and one of these over there. In fact, might it be better to move this? Oh. Can I easily make... you know what? For now, we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to err on the side of caution and assume that would lead to shenanigans if I tried to move it. But if we build this out and then I move this forward, then that should be okay. Got 14 days until the mechs arrive, though, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll find out what we can do. I am going to... Well, actually, no, you two will do mining before plant cutting, so that works. Yeah, we can definitely empty them. That won't be a problem. It's just, I was trying to see if I could move them as well, but that doesn't seem to be possible, sadly. Oh, this is going to be a very small room. Huh. Bit too small, actually. So let's move this back a little bit more. And until I have that room set up, I'm not going to move the thruster. The thruster will still work where it's currently at. Man, they're getting all of this tidied up nicely, aren't they? We've got plenty of available biofuel materials, so I'm just going to let them go and start mining now. Let's get that done. Now, boom you. I kind of need to convert you. This is going to be a tricky one because I don't have anyone that can convert right now. Because I don't have a shameful rector, and I'm fairly certain that you would... Oh, actually, no, you got 0 social skills, so maybe. However, having Boomu convert before there's a problem would be better, I think. So we may end up arresting you. You were a war refugee and became a machine collector. Okay. They might actually be one of the better pilots now, thinking about it. I wonder how the other types of the other DLCs are going to interact with all of this. I'm really, really curious. Is there any reason for building steel hull walls other than aesthetic? Well, these walls specifically, these are Grav ship hulls, and they prevent, they actually are airtight. The internal walls, I don't think so. In fact, I could probably switch those over, but there's not much of a difference between them, if I'm honest. I don't think we're not going to be here long enough for that to matter. Really not going to be here long enough for that to matter. Funny thing is, technically these would work as cells even without doing anything else. Maybe that's not a bad idea. You know, for when we're out in space, the prisoners are just going to have to hope that they've got enough, that we've given them enough food to last, because escape is not really possible for them when we're in orbit. But yeah, we could probably replace the internal walls. All right, visitor. Okay. Welcome on in. Oh, there was something else I really wanted to do. Outfits. Let's get a couple of these up and running. Okay, maybe not all the way, but a couple of the ways. I want, you know what, actually, let's pop them over here instead. I want to see what these are like. Are we going to be able to fast swap? Because if you can do this and you can have like armory setup where you've got like weapons and armor sorted out there, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Captain, we're too heavy. Eject the prisoner. Yeah, no, exactly. Seems fair to me. If didn't want to be ejected, why ballast shaped? Right. Let's go and have a... Oh, once you get back, I would like you to have a quick chat at. Good enough. Hello. I'll buy all your pemmican and all of your herbal medicine, please. Not all of it, I guess. Done. Ooh. While talking with the trader... Oh, that's cool. We learned the location of an infamous company of mercenaries. These ancient soldiers are from a long-forgotten era in the planet's history. They have recently awoken from cryptosleep and are causing trouble in the area. One ancient captain and one ancient soldier. Possesses a unique masterwork weapon. Where are you? Is it possible we could maybe get over there a bit closer and then send a caravan? It would still be a big old caravan to get there, though. Maybe. I am really tempted. We could try and bounce over with 2 jumps. I was going to wait out here until the very last moment, but you know what? As soon as we finish with the construction that we're working on, then we'll move. Ooh, a little bit of flirting going on there. Love is in the air. We'll finish up the projects we're presently working on, but as soon as that's done, we'll make our first hop. See what we can do. I would also like this. I can stack to 150, so it means this can hold quite a lot. Let's change this bill then. Do until you have 450. And pause at less than 200. Now, I guess I could set this up very specifically. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to give this an apparel policy, but alas. I wonder if I could tell you to put something on it, though. No. All right, clear all. Only those. And for now, I'm going to make a policy. Spacefarer is probably going to have the vac suits on it, isn't it? I can only assume that it does. Yeah. I'm going to say you're going to be on the work. Make this policy the default policy given to new colonists. Yes. Oh, that's so good. All right. That is amazing. Everyone switch over to the worker policy for now. But the problem is... vac-suits are decaying, though. And they are way more important to me right now than anything else. I want this to have a important priority. These should all be normal instead. Can you load these? Link them. I'll see. Aavak, there's a maximum of 4 thrusters if memory serves, yeah? Replace the outer 2 tiles of the prison cells walls with thrusters since they're airtight. Okay, so Azure Storm, that is a solid suggestion. However, there is a reason why I didn't build the thruster into the cell to begin with, and that is if the prisoner decides to have a mental snap, which one are they going to try and break through? This has hit points of 250. It's probably they'd go for the door, but I don't want them to have the ability to break something like a thruster. How expensive is the thruster? Good question. 180 steel and 4 components. I think it's fair to say that if it's more than a door or a wall, then probably best not to risk it. That's looking better. Okay, yeah. Oh, that is amazing. I love that. Right, how are we doing for food? We're not doing great for food anymore. Some turkeys on the map. Right, that's in the right place, so this can now be reinstalled. Right, done there. I'm going to want power. You know what, that's fine. We'll have the power run up through there. Furniture. We light. I want a bed. Am I going to give them a table? No. If you wanted to be able to eat off a table, you shouldn't have been a criminal. Or someone that I wanted to convert. You having to eat off the floor like an animal is going to make you easier to convert. Because if having to eat without a table doesn't make you question God, then what will? Force them to eat off the bed. Have crumbs in their sheets. Nice. Well done. Machining next, please. Maybe going for fishing isn't a bad idea, though. Please don't mess with the moose. Please don't mess with the moose. You came so close to killing yourself there. Friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a ship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. That is not what we're doing. We are going to be going for the Odyssey ending. Almost moosed up. God damn. Yes, you did almost moose up. You know what? I'm actually really happy. Like, this ship has been very easy to build so far. It has not been a difficult construction for us. The other thing I could do, actually, hang on a second. You know what? We're not going to make this one into a... We will not have this one be a prison cell. We're going to make this one into a freezer. Problem is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Would we even be able to do that? Give me a second. These are airtight, yeah? Yes. Airtight. Okay, never mind. We can do that then. And it can hook up to the power source there. Okay, getting somewhere. Yeah, chomping through the research too. Something I'm very, very pleased with. Minor break risk. Yeah, it does kind of suck a little bit, but I need that steel, so I'm tempted to, well, no. No, let's get that one in place. Thank you very much for the friendly ghost in chat. I just got Jack Alias a sub there. That was very kind of you. Very kind indeed. I need a bit of steel, need some components, and we're good. At that point, I'm going to very much want a few storage receptacles. One there, one here. Can I change this color? Yes, I absolutely can. Change color to blue. Let's go for more of a blue light there. We're going to have a crazy red light in here. Make sure the scallywags know that they're in Trouble Town. Go. Wow, forced to eat dinner at the mines? Awful. No, the colored lights are because I researched advanced lighting. That's base game. Cargo pods. What do we got? Ooh. Yes, please. Let's get those in as fast as we can. Our little ship has come a long way from its humble beginnings, my lord. Hello, Tiny. I believe there is a turn waiting for you in Age of Wonders. Azure Storm, are you swimming in the marsh? Yeah. I do not feel that is the right place to be swimming, but okay. I want an extra door down here. In fact, do I want 2 extra doors? Sure. Regular lighting on this wall. This is our airlock. They're almost done with the mining, though. Now, I'm not sure where we're going to move this. If we're going to move it, we might. I could even move it down here. Then I'd have a little bit more room over there. Definitely look into that. I will give you some. I will hook that up to the air conditioning. Same over here. The thing is, do I want more batteries? In the immediate, no. In the future, yes. I can do without those for now. Need to get that done quickly though, which means I need some more wood gotten. Mining in the dark isn't helping though. We do need warm clothes, yeah. Temperature, oh, mind you, the temperature in here is not too bad, to be honest. Let's hopefully wait for those to get done. Okay, we're now eating our survival meals, which is not great. All right. Are there some things to eat on this map before I leave? There are muffalo. There's a group of muffalo over here I could possibly take out. But to that end, I want my main crew with us. Can you grab those three? There we are. Let's go down here. Not so close though. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Right. Greedy ballsman. Slow them down. You need to jog back. You will need to be retreating on the move. And burden. Keep retreating. Of course it was going to happen though. I knew it would. Slow them down. Keep retreating. They're hurt. How are you hurt? Oh, you got messed up a little bit in the back. Okay. Move. Keep moving. Attack. This one. Well done. Reposition. Leader ballsman. There we go. Fall back. Actually, no, this way would be the better way. We'll get over to you in a moment. Of course, it had to be that all of them would revenge. Can never be simple. Well done. Oh, okay, good. Right. Finish hunting them. Can you not? Oh, it's again, because you are presently... There we are. Right. Let's get all of that food done. In the meanwhile, these will no longer store any meal but packaged survival meal. Or any of that. These can all be stored though there. We are going to need to get the last little bit done though. Oh wow. Boom You and Wildborn pursued Wildborn by joking about matching machine personas. Wildborn responded well and is now Boom You's love. You flirted with someone running for their life from hostile AI by talking about AI. Well played. Randy approves, as evidenced by the song. Okay, it was fated. Oh, so D-Monster, thank you very much for the raid there, mate. Welcome on in. That was absolutely wild. They are literally running for their life from hostile AI, and you managed to flirt successfully, I'll add, by joking about AI. Perfect. actually perfect. How's the new DLC? I'm really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. You know, the other thing we could do is we could set up a kitchen, I guess. Okay, these trees chopped, please. Thank you. Prioritize refueling. Really? Okay. And prioritize... Oh, actually, no, you shouldn't prioritize cooking. But Wildborn should absolutely prioritize building this while you can. And that one as well. Thank you. Right, these are now for... Clear all. Important. They should be linked. Link them up. I'm not going to be too fussy about this. I want raw food. And I want all meals except for packaged survival. Well, or nutrient paste, but nutrient paste isn't going to be one we need to worry about. I'm excited to try it out. I'm having a huge amount of fun so far. We have migrated from a tiny little ship that was this size into this. It's got living quarters, it's got research laboratory, it's got a prisoner area, a dedicated cockpit. It's going well so far. There we go. Looking good. We've actually got a freezer as well. Happy day. We don't have a kitchen though. That is less happy. Maybe I should prioritize getting that in here as well. You know what? Sure, why not? An electric stove could live here. It's not the best place, but in fact, it's a terrible place. So it's hard to rationalize doing it like that. This is a storeroom. Come on, then let's do that. Randy is blessing us. It is important that we get a proper cook stove on the go. Right, for the time being, we've managed with a little campfire, but let's get a proper stove. A distress signal. Oh dear. You've intercepted a distress signal from a nearby camp of Belit. I'm not going to a camp called Belit with a ship called the Event Horizon. That is two terribly depressing universes crossing over. The frantic voice begs for immediate assistance defending against a threat. They offer everything that they can in return for help, including shards of powerful arc technology. As the voice tries to explain the nature of the threat, the signal goes dead. 15 days. We'll see. It is a possibility. Alright. Do we want to go for flak armor? I would need to... plate armor for that. Armor's really what I'm thinking about, but let's get gunsmithing so I can at least get a pump shotgun. Oh, why was I deleting those? I could have just moved them. Oh, sorry, silly of me. Alright, let's see what we can do. And over on that side, we will place down the humble butcher table. This is so cramped. So horribly cramped. But it's all we've got for now. Okay. Do I want to wait on all of that? Got the last little bits of steel over here. Once you're done with that, go for this one. Bring all of this in, and then we're heading off. Any other work that can be done before then would be great, but I'm not going to be waiting around for it. We're getting a bunch of meals cooked. We've now technically got more meals than we started with, which is a great place to be. I think some of the meat literally rotted while she was cooking with it. That raises terrifying questions. Aavak, did Odyssey add the Alt hotkey to show room information, or does that still need a mod? That's just basic. Oh, yeah, you can actually hold Alt to see it. But, I mean, you can just do that. You're going to be getting that. Oh, fantastic. Getting some more wood chopped. Perfect. See what we can do. Right. Plenty of the meals are done. Right. We've got a electric stove. All our own. Add bill. Quick simple meal. Do until you have. Let's say 4 people, 2 meals a day, 10 days worth of food. Yeah, let's go up to 100. Unpause when it's below 80. Allowed skill is 5 or up. I do not want someone using that if they are not very unlikely to cause food poisoning when they're doing big meals like that. Oh, are we done with the... Oh, we are. Okay. I think it's time for us to make a move then. We can grab a couple of extra bits of wood, I suppose. Last few things done in here. The bed, for example. We've got all of our gear where it needs to be. Yeah, I think now's the time, actually. I think it's time for us to leave. Right, zones. Make sure everything is considered part of the house. Everything is. All right. I was just wondering if you got any recommendations for the Steam Summer Sale. Thanks in advance. I don't really have any specific recommendations. Not like in the broadest sense, I'm afraid. Well, let's head out. We spent way more time here than I was expecting to. But that is probably going to be a common thing. A common theme. But let's launch. Right, we've got expected quality is 34%. It's higher than last time at the very least. At the current quality, the Grav ship won't be able to launch for another 3.9 days. That's fine. Now, let me just double check where that quest was. Out in this direction. So we want to be moving over there. All right. Begin. The Grav ship launch has begun. Pilot and co-pilot are in position. We can get out to here. That's going to be 2 hops. Definitely, but what we got to work with? We've got marble and limestone, blue alpine lake, basin and caves. Mountain caves, lake with island, or foggy pond. Granite and slate here. It's still a boreal forest, so I think that should be all right. Okay, let's make our move. Next. Take off! Don't worry, we're just bending reality around the ship. I'm sure this area will recover eventually. And goodbye to the previous site. Gone for good. Boom, destroyed, yeah. It got churned up by the gravity. Oh, wow, that is... it's not a small pond, by my definition of small. Lots of steel down there. Good bit of growing over here. We're not going to be staying, though, is the important part. Some hunting around the map. Maybe a potential for fishing as well. Components over there. Worth me going in to get. I think we set down here so we can grab these. We'll move the landing site to this location here. Can I just tuck that in? I can. I can tuck it in right there. Glorious. We'll have to dig our way out, but that's fine. It would have only been better if I could have done that or something, because I could easily wall this in then. Yeah. Confirm landing zone. That is such an awesome animation. Uh-oh. Grav nausea. While landing the event horizon, Boomew was forced to do an emergency maneuver, resulting in an intense and prolonged deceleration. The experience has left your colonists feeling extremely nauseous. The effects will quickly fade. Based on the Grav ship's launch, there was a 55% chance of a negative outcome. Well, that's okay. How long? 4.4 days. Fine. That is absolutely fine. You can all vomit all over the place. It's okay. I will allow it. Mind that. Mind this. And then deconstruct all of this. Yoink. Maybe not the pots. Yeah, the pots as well. And then, got a decent chunk of food, but we are going to need more, of course. We're also going to need to refuel. Use up a fair old bit of the tanks to do that maneuver. 200 or so. No, the top left corner didn't get destroyed. This is purely visual. There's not actually a block there, or here, or here. It's just they now visually round the corners. That's all that is. So you don't need to worry. They're all there. It's like so bad. That was some tight parking, yeah. Boomew is the sort of person who can parallel park with like 5 centimeters to spare on either side of the car. Oh wow, one of the thrusters break. Ouch. Okay. Not going terribly. We're going to need to chop down a bunch of trees from outside immediately to replace the chem fuel we used up. I'm actually thinking we should just go for a shameful rector roll immediately, even though we don't really have anyone that's particularly good at social. It would be Wildborn who would be the person to do that, but I would have preferred to have a leader. Mind you, I guess Greedy Ballsman could be the leader. Young, but they are a noble. You know what? Usually I avoid giving roles if I intend to replace them later. But this time I'm gonna say, let's just go ahead and do it. Begin. Wildborn talked about her shortcomings. Talked about this. Let's pause this, slow this down so I can catch up. Wildborn described her dedication to her beliefs. Talked about her shortcomings. Talked about decision making under stress. Explained the social structure of community. Explained putting a role above her personal desires. Discussed her way of speaking and how it relates to the role. Talked about the future of the colony and described improving the colony. They then described her strengths and how to leverage them. And then finally described showing gratitude. And that was a successful role change. That's literally it. Now, we are going to need a way of making that torture crown. How does one make the torch crown? Can we make... I'm gonna say that's probably made it a smithy. So production... electric smithy. Let's pop it there. Run power through this. And see what we can do. Because now you've got the role, I do need to give you the proper apparel for it. That's very clear. What kind of wildlife we've got here? Anything that we can hunt without being hunted back for doing so? A couple of things, actually. But we need to get the butcher table up first. Right. Torture crown. Yep, there we go. Make it out of... If only I had gold. We should have mined gold on the last map. Wooden torture crown or steel torture crown, I guess. We'll turn these off. We don't want that. Steel or wood, don't much care. We've almost certainly got enough steel for doing it, though. There we go. An excellent torture crown. Well done. Does it hurt extra well? A crown-like headpiece with stubby inward-facing spikes that poke the head. It is used to induce pain in the wearer. Very well. You may go forth and place upon your noggin the torturous crown. Where are you? Will you go do this automatically, or... No, it doesn't look like. Let's just make sure that you're allowed to. Are you able to do that? No, you're not allowed to. Okay, so I'm going to create a new one then. And this one will be for... Shameful Rector. We will... Can I... Oh, damn it. Okay, let me get rid of that one. Delete that. Grab worker, copy it, and then rename this one Shameful Rector. And all I'm going to do here is allow you to wear the torture crown. There we go. Once you get a bit of downtime, hopefully you'll go and put that on. I don't actually need you to break these down, frankly. That was just me being lazy. Good morning, Aavak. The evil Daystar is on its way up. So I'll head to bed, at least. Get a little sleep. You take care, mate. I'm going to miss my opportunity to sleep at night when it was cold. You're worth it, chat. I think. Possibly. Will you put that on? Kind of surprised you've not already done it. I'll wait to see if you do in your downtime. Yeah, gunsmithing. Right, I would actually now like to research fishing. Go ahead and take care of that. Anyone got any idea about why they're not putting the torture crown on? I'm going to force you to wear it for now. Can you... Put that on. There we go. And then if I tell you to clear forced, you will hopefully not take it off. One of the moons of this planet is orbited in front of the sun and an eclipse has begun. Marvelous. Alright, you should be very happy now that you're in pain. There we go. Perfect. 5% pain, just like the porcupine quill that's currently in Greedy Ballsman. Or Greedy Ballsman. At this point, though, I'm going to say we actually need to move this around so I can have 4 people around the table at once. Disable other gear in that slot. But they didn't have other gear to put on, so that's the part that I'm kind of confused by. Why they didn't put that on, given that there was nothing else that they could wear. Other than that. Weird one. Let's have a watch of what people get up to. You're obviously going to go and research, that's fine. Oh, yeah, you're going to just keep mining for a while, aren't you? Okay, let's pop those up at 3s then. We'll have to juggle them a bit until we get someone who's specifically for planting. I think I'm probably going to focus on fishing and hunting for our food wherever possible. Feels like a pretty solid way of doing it. This is now a kitchen. Which probably means that's not getting as much of a bonus anymore. In fact, almost certainly not. Yeah, not in the workshop. But that's okay. Oh, these are draining now. Oh, that's not good. We're pulling more power than... A masterwork wooden stool. Well done, you. We are pulling more power now. This is a bit of a pain. I might need to go up to 2 chem fuel generators then. Torrential rain. Heavy rain is beginning to pour from the sky. It will cause temporary flooding around bodies of water. Build barriers to prevent floodwater from spreading. No, I think we're good. Okay, we're going to have to expand this out a bit then, since I'm going to need more power. I wasn't expecting that already, but alright. How do we want to do that? I could have 2 in here. Or I could just push this up a little bit more. Maybe bring this out to this point. I mean, that would line up the beds a bit better. I'm not going to lie. It just makes it look somehow less fun. Yeah. I think that'll have to do for now. I would like to do a bigger redesign in time, but for now we'll make do with this, just so that I've got enough room to pop in a second chem fuel generator. Damn it. Alright, the deserter. No, we're not going to be doing that one. Flat up refusing. So far, I'm having a lot of fun with this DLC. I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting very strong, like, nomadic vibes from it so far. Very strong nomadic vibes. Wow. That rain is really coming down, isn't it? It's less blinky if I do that. That effect should probably be toned down a little bit. That's quite blinky. I can imagine some people having some trouble with that. How long till the lake floods? That's a good question, actually. I wonder. Right, you finished over there. Well done. Though at this point, it makes more sense for me to be rid of you. Do something like that. I don't need that many bed rests. There we go. Fishing unlocked. Place zones where your colonists can go and fish. Very well. I think now we want to learn plate armor so I can get over to flak armor. I kind of want to give our lovebirds a little bit of privacy. Let me check my ideology. What are our feelings on sex before marriage? Spouse only. Okay, I guess we wait. That is going to be quite some time. This is starting to look more and more like a brick. Not something I'm super happy about. Also, I would kind of like all of this to be moved up a little bit more. It's a flying Nokia phone. Oh, if that were only the case, then we wouldn't have to worry about being chased down by the mechanoids. We could just let them come and try and take us on. Come at me, bro. You will fail. No fish there. Oh, actually, no, there are fish in here. Yeah, there's loads of fish. Okay. 2020, 2020, 38, 38, 420. Okay. 2020, all the way up to there. What about over here? 26, 31. Zones. Fishing zone. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. Alright. Well, you're welcome to go fish. What kind of job? Oh, I wonder if that's considered hunting. That's where I would put my money on. I would put my money on hunting for that job. So hopefully we get someone going up there and taking care of the fishing. Because we are getting low on food. This will be way more power than we really need, so I'm going to tell you not to turn that on for now. I'll wait until the batteries are below half, and then I'll turn that on for a bit. Right, let's expand out the home zone a bit to include the new rooms. Yep. Oh, wow. You're already doing quite well. My lord. Yeah. Oh, you're actually already doing quite well. Wonder how much that will get us, though. Let's pop a little bit more recreation out here, though. Swamp salmon. Doesn't just the thought of that make you salivate, chat? Do we need to prepare fish? Oh, of course, yeah. Hadn't set this up yet. Animal corpses. The fish come into this. I'm not seeing salmon. Fish. No. Okay, is that something I do in here then? No. Okay. How about in here? I'm going to assume that fish is considered... Yeah, there we are, fish. Oh, does the fish just get straight up used? Yeah. Yeah, so just... Oh, maybe. Yeah, it was already cooked, actually. Alright, not too bad. I'm not sure if that's the best use of their time, though. I'm going to be honest, it takes them a long time to do the fishing. I guess it depends on how much they bring out. A student named Waltz is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Waltz is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely or capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. This is a charity incident. If you turn Waltz away, believers with charitable beliefs will be unhappy. The following believers have charitable beliefs. Waltz has a relationship with the colonists. He is Azure Storm's son. Does fishing count as recreation? Let's have a look. Does not seem so. Right. How badly messed up are you? Oh, wow, okay. Azure Storm, you need to take care of your son. Stop fishing, Azure Storm, and rescue your child. Shouldn't need to tell you to do this, but here we are. I guess we're going to need an extra bed. After all. Probably want to build out some extra bedrooms to the side too. What? Oh yeah, I guess that is technically a bed. You treating them? Good. If they join, they join. If they don't, they don't. We're not going to push it. Though they're quite good at cooking. Kind, chemical interest, gourmand, then capable of cleaning or hauling. That's not terrible. That isn't terrible. Alright, we've got how many more days? 8 hours until the engine's ready for another hop. But we are basically out of food. So, I'm going to say go and nix all of the deer on the map if you can, please. We probably want a tailoring bench soon. The dreadful building. Oh, these will be very interesting now to have to do these. Those will become very awkward for us to do. Has Waltz decided to leave? I may have missed that if they did. Let me check the messages. No, we haven't had a message about that yet. Major break risk. Now the problem with fishing is that it really messes their... Why did you not pick it up? It really messes with their happiness to be wet. So... How about... Oh. I haven't got a dumping zone. Damn it. Okay. Noted. I'm going to allow this for corpses. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Miner in your right leg. Well, that's a part of you that I can get rid of if we need to. Aavak, I need more factorial VODs, please. I'll see what I can do. Right, we're out of chem fuel, which is not good. If you could prioritize refueling that now, that would be grand. I think I'm going to stop researching for a little bit. I want them to focus on other things, because right now they're getting very little done. Also going to allow this for now. Right. Ideally, we'll have the carcasses brought back. That was decaying quite a lot right now. A tailoring bench would allow me to make clothing to replace the tattered apparel. Should likely be very important. There we go. And we've only got a couple of these tiles left now. I'm thinking we'll probably want to expand out the sides of this ship and have maybe sleeping quarters up top and then a barrack down here. Do the same over here and have a specific research area, but also hospital beds. I'm okay with taking longer to craft things for now, but there are certain rooms that I think need a high priority for us to have, like a hospital. Are you primarily a Rimworld streamer? I must have followed a while ago, and today is my first time back. I'll definitely be tuning in more. I stream pretty much everything. I'm a bit of a variety streamer. The last game I streamed was what was the last game I streamed? Oh yeah, it's just a random little incremental game called Journey to Incrementalia. Before that, it was Age of Wonders 4. Before that, it was Factorio. I stream the way I play, basically, and I bounce between games. You know, whatever mood strikes me. I'm not the sort of person who consumes just one game for months and months and months. Though, that being said, sometimes that is the way things happen. I don't try to restrict myself. So, for example, when Space Age came out, I pretty much streamed it exclusively for a month. Alright, there's a bear outside. Oh, that's the first time we've been raided. Hi. This is awkward. So you see what I could do is I could pop out, shoot the bear, run back inside, leave them to deal with the bear. Maybe. Kind of tempted. Not gonna lie. Or I could just leave. I could just leave. Where were we heading to? We've got 20 days on this one. We need one more bounce. Possibly two, though, to get there. We are really close now. I could just drop in on them. Like, it is so much more possible to play a nomadic play style at this stage. I don't know what's going to be going on here, though, and if I drop in, then I am then stuck there until the Grav engines recharge. So whatever it is, I would be there to deal with it, which I'm not super excited about. Alternatively, I could start bouncing over in this direction. Maybe one there, and then I could literally drop in on the Crypto Sleep caskets, but they're likely to be quite well armed. I have not got good weapons. If this pirate group had good weapons, I'd probably fight them. Alas, they don't. Okay, so who's going to be the person to do the pew-pew? I want the bear to wander in that direction, generally. Okay, good. Azure Storm, pop ye out. Shoot slowly. And again. Good. Run. Run inside. We're now staying inside. Close. Okay, you might need to do some repairs. It's okay, though. Bear. Bear, go the other way. Bear. Other way, bear. You will never get through this door. That's right. Go forth, bear. You're going the wrong way, bear. That's right. Eat the people. Eat the tasty people with the horns. Ah! No, don't go outside to do it, you dummy. Go inside to do it. Now? Okay, that's good. done. Now repair it, please. Alright, while all of that's going on, we could probably just take them. Go, Chomp. Stand back. You're not actually a fighter. And they're probably going to vomit fire everywhere in a second. No? Okay. Fair enough. Get in behind. Shoot over the shoulders, please. Well done. Very well done. Waltz! Waltz, why? Stupid, ungrateful son. Right. Well, they've vomited their fire spit everywhere already, so just unleash. Be ready to go for a charge. Go, 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 go. We need that right now. Bonk them on the head. We require extreme bonking. We only need a little bit more damage and they go down. Why are you being so bad at this? Why are they such good aims and you're all awful? I'm greatly upset by this. Everything is being broken. Well done. They are now fleeing. Okay. Well, you... Vengeful child, lawkeeper, neurotic. You're incapable of caring. You can spit fire. You've got social! Are you the fabled, shameful rector? Gourmand, bloodlust. Kind of want you. Let's have a look. How's everyone else doing? Could you chase them down? No. Absolutely zero chance. Right, okay. Grizzly bear. Go here, put that out if you could. Actually, no, you shouldn't. You need to get back. You can, though. This needs to be set for prisoners. Capture. What was over here? Oh, it's just a little bit of wood. That's fine. Thank you. Pull... Oh. Oh, right. Well, before you come in, pull the bear inside if you could. Right, you're free to do stuff. You're actually going to take care of healing. Nice. I appreciate. Right. Okay, not the best fight. There were lots of reasons why that could have gone better, but we'll live. I do need to increase this a little bit, though, to make sure that you put that fire out. Because that could potentially spread. Are they going to die? 22 hours, they'll live. That's the worst of this taken care of, please. Dead in 18 hours. You need to go and rest, but I guess I'll let you help out with the fire. We should have this sorted quickly. Or a champ, getting up to deal with all of that. Okay. Not terrible. We will, since we're a charitable group, we are going to create a grave for the scoundrels who attacked us. As for you, though, convert first. Yeah, convert first. Oh, let me just double check. Are you? Yeah, I don't think there's any big issue with this one. You're 40. Well, we'll do what we can. I've watched Aavak on YouTube since 2017-ish. 2017-ish. Graveyard Keeper was the first game I saw him play. Never looked back. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Alright, let's have a look at you. How you doing? You're alright. You're okay. You're alright. You're okay. Okay. We're in a better place now. I'm going to say you don't need to self-tend anymore. Settings. Yeah, you should bury relatively soon. One would hope. I'll wait to see when they do it, because then I'll know for the future. They are doing a lot of other stuff first. Almost anything else first, actually. It would be grand if you would bury those people and stop upsetting yourselves. Is it just not allowed? Yeah, it should be allowed. Alright, well, let's just get it done then. Right. Okay. A bunch of gubbins outside that should be brought in. Hopefully that is... Oh, it's probably hauling jobs. Yeah, most likely was a hauling job. That was the problem. Boomie was just chilling out. Okay. Well, we've got one prisoner space. I want some better crafting areas. So I think this side of the ship is the one that we're going to start expanding out. We got plenty of room to do that in. I'm going to bring this out twice and again, and then bring this down. That gives me what? 1, 2, 3. If I have that as a separate room, that gives me 2 crafting stations in here with a door there, maybe. Need to run power up along here, though. Do I need that? No, we don't need that much space. So we're going to cancel that a bit. That would be more than enough room. I could have a smith in there. I could have a tailor's in there. Though it'd probably be better for the smith and machine shop, I'm thinking. Or machining bench. Or the smithy and a smelter. If I expanded out by 1 more, though, I'd be able to have 3 things in there. So maybe I do that instead. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I cut the corner off here. Oops. There and there. Yeah, that'll give me a nicer room. Doorway in there. Yeah, that works. I will replicate it on that side if I have enough materials. All right, I've gone way over time once again. So I need to step away for a couple of minutes, grab myself a drink. I urge you to do the same. It is hot, hot. You definitely want to have an opportunity to hydrate. It's important for you as it is for me. When we come back, hopefully we will finish off work on a new crafting wing. Literally a wing in the way. And we'll then probably do something similar over here. I'm not sure what we will place there, but we'll find something, no doubt. But back soon, everyone. Don't miss me too much.